switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to... They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it again with Dobbins. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, Herbert. His first throw is an interception. Christian Harris picks it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And Well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the pistol, it's Herbert. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that'll bring up second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here we go with Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And the kick is no good. An early point after left on the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, here's Pierce. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
11. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So 4th down, and a big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And the Chargers take possession. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Herbert from the gun. He's still going at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. It's Herbert once more. Complete to Shakir. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert to throw once more. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Chargers take a 5-point first-quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score, Chargers 13, Texans 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right. Hey, south.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings
Hey,
up
Uno. Hey.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 13-7 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Right back it goes to Pierce. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pass taken in by Diggs. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Pierce up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 11. Gets this to McConkey. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. Has a lane past the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Texans grab it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno! Buggy. Hey, uno more.
Throwing now following the turnover. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. He's on the move. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Hey, south.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Look the hot. Hey, uno.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans lead by 15 now. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Chargers. With it on 4th and 10. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Texans football. First down, ball at the 36.
Why, Tony? 19 taxi. Out to the right. Buggy.
Shotgun now, first round. Collins there to grab it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, their respect factor grows 100-fold with their teammates.
Here's 2nd and 5. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take possession on his 13th INT of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Herbert now. Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Dobbins gets in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ow, 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
All right. Look the hot. Under.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey, uno.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He finds Kincaid. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Puggy. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw left side, complete. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Everly's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going, set the tone, and boy, did they ever to begin the second half.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, Captain. 5-9.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. The throw is caught. Touchdown, L.A. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Oh, ready.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Oh, ready.
To the air, Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll go quickly to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Completed to Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
On the quick, right?
Here's the give to Pierce. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Oh, right.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 11.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 1.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
And less than a yard.
11.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down. They'll run here with Pierce. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pierce has the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chargers football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going for the first with Dobbins. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Working quickly here. Here we go with Dobbins. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry-up here. Complete. Oh, the football's loose. And the Texans grab it.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay. Unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free instead of facing fourth down. Even better, that defense is off the field completely.
And he drives it up past the 45. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
Here we go, let's go.
Now it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, Stroud. And in for the Houston touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And look at this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go, man. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast. From the 38. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. They kick the running back in motion. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. On third down, Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Space on the right, and he's got room. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. This ball's cut by Palmer. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Herbert with a blitz coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Ray.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the pistol, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chargers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Herbert now, blitz coming. That's to the sideline as Shakir snags it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there, and it brings up an LA 1st down.
Crowd right.
Herbert from the gun. Forced out to his right. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one doesn't make it beyond the line. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
21.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Works his way to the 35. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers putting up points in a game decided. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. For a second, looked like the Chargers offense was coming off, but no, coaches say, stay out there. We're going for 2. Keeping it on the ground. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Pierce up the middle. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
And he gets this up to the 20 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go. Hey.
Running back sent in motion.
Buggy. Hey.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
On the quick, right?
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. So it's a win for the Texans.